Well, my name is Ted Tomlin, and I'm doing my third speech today, and here are my cue cards. Number one and number two. And today I want to talk to you about the different kind of riding mowers that we have. And first I'm going to introduce my audience. There's audience number one, number two, number three, number four, number five, and the camera lady is number six. And today I'm going to be talking to you about different kind of riding mowers we have and everything that goes along with them. And we'll give you a little history about them. And this here is their weed trimmers. This is what we used to use whenever I first started mowing in the cemeteries. And I'm sure glad that's over with, because that was a long day working 8 hours a day doing that. And there's just some different stuff here. Here's the battery operated weed eater that some people use just around their houses. And it's not really powerful enough to go and do like in the cemeteries or nothing, something like that. Maybe working in a yard would be perfect. And here's just a normal blade for a 20-inch push mower. It's just simple blade. And these up here, these little crooks up here, means it's a mulching blade. And I have two push mowers and two riding mowers and two weed eaters that I use when I mow my grass. And I'm talking about, here's just a simple little snapper riding mower. It's probably one of the cheapest ones you can buy. And it is a RE200. It looks like it's about a 30-inch cut on it, and probably about a 12-horse motor on it. And that is probably one of the cheaper snappers. And here's another snapper here. This one's called a ZTR. The ZTR stands for zero turn radius, and it's used in a lot of the commercial jobs like the cemeteries and working in all your yards and stuff like that. And here is a John Deere self-propelled push mower, and it has the bagger on it. And the self-propelled means that all you got to do is pull the handle back, and it goes by itself. As long as you guide it, that's all it needs. And we got another one here. It is a steel trimmer. On this particular model, this one has a steel blade, and it's used for cutting down like little small trees, probably 1 to 2 inches in diameter. And that is probably one of the top of the lines on the weed eaters. And then we have a Cub Cadet here. And it's just a simple riding mower, but it also has the trailer behind it where you can haul like leaves or grass or rocks or just just other equipment in there if you're going to ride a mower, ride your mower to go mow a yard. And okay, and some of the stuff that I have to use is I have my gas, I have weed eater string, I have oil. And on the weed eater, it's usually a mixture of oil and gas. It's usually a 50 to 1. And I have my own mowing business. I mow 3 or 4 yards, and I also mow a city park. And I've got a crew of 3 people. It's 2 riding mowers, a push mower, and the guy that does the weed eating usually does the push mowing. And I have a little bit of experience in it. I started out mowing with my grandpa and dad in the cemeteries, and that's been probably 30 years ago when I started actually helping. So I was about 11 years old when I started helping mowing. And okay, giving a little history about what I've done is, and how I started out. Like I said, I just started out with my grandpa and my dad, and we mowed 3 3 cemeteries here in Howard County where I live, and then 1 in Fayette. And the 1 in Fayette we had for probably a couple of years, and it was gone. And on the conclusion, what it really means to me on mowing is that it's something to do. It's exercise, and it's kind of been in my blood for a long time. So that's really the reason why I do this. And it gives my helpers a little, things to do, because they're both up and they're not really young, so it just gives them something to do gets them out of the house. So they help me, and another thing is I was going from just a worker, just a mowing the grass, helping people. Now I've got my own business, and they help me, and I think that's the reason why I do it, just get the help and just to do what I need to do. Thank you for listening. And I've also got my sites here. This one is www.snapper.com. This one is cubcadet.com. This one is the weed eater is steelusa.com, and the John Deere is johndeere.com. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.